back to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share. Share and share. Thank you as you do so. In this video, I am going to talk about how the senator that made the budget padding known got suspended, police rearrest Primeboy, and how the US court orders Binance boss to surrender his passport. Nigerian police rearrest Mohbad's friend, Primeboy. The police in Lagos State have rearrested Afrobeat singer Ibrahim Owodunni, aka Primeboy. The musician was arrested when he visited the State Criminal Investigation Department at Panti, Yaba, alongside Ayobemi Fasayo, aka Spending, on Tuesday, the Punch reports. His arrest was said to be linked to the death of Ilerioluwa Aluba, popularly known as Mohbad. Sahara reporters had reported that Mohbad died on September 12th at the age of 27 in a controversial circumstance which later sparked protests by fans calling for police investigation and prosecution of those involved in his death. Following several accusations and counter-accusations, Primeboy, Naira Marley and controversial Lagos socialite Balogun Eletu, aka Sam Larry, amongst others, were arrested and later released on bail. While the suspects pledged to cooperate with the police investigation to unravel the mystery behind the death of Mohbad, Primeboy was detailed to be visiting the state CID on a weekly basis. Mohbad's father, Joseph Aluba, filed an application in January at the coroner court sitting in the Ikorodu area of the state, seeking to call more witnesses in the bid to unravel the case of his son's death. The witnesses requested to testify before the court include Primeboy, Spending, and Boluwatife Adeyemo, all of whom were alleged to have been with the deceased before his death. Being a former record label signee of Malian Music owned by Naira Marley, Mohbad left the label in February 2022. The State Police Command on September 18, 2023 inaugurated a 13-man special investigation team to probe the death. The body of Mohbad was on September 21, 2023 exhumed for autopsy to unravel the cause of his death. Ondeng tweeted in September 2023 that an autopsy has been concluded and the police were awaiting results. Although the command spokesman, SP Benjamin Hundeyin, has declared no knowledge of the rearrest of Primeboy, sources told The Punch that he was arrested during his weekly regular visit on Tuesday. Both of them had gone to register their presence at the state CID this morning, as they have been asked to report every week. But when they got there, Primeboy was immediately handcuffed and detained. They allowed only Spending to go after he had signed. Primeboy has been locked up as I speak, the source disclosed. US court orders Binance founder to surrender passport, notify authorities of movements over money laundering. A US district court has ordered that Binance founder must surrender his Canadian passport and notify the court before traveling within the country. This comes after US District Judge Honorable Richard A. Jones restricted the bond conditions on Binance founder. The court ordered the businessman to surrender all valid and expired passports. The documents are to be transferred to a person his lawyers will hire, who will accompany the Binance founder on all trips where a passport may be needed. He must also notify the relevant authorities of his movements. In the case between the US and JAO as the defendant, the court ruling of March 11, 2024, obtained by Sahara reporters, is as follows. Defendant must remain in the continental United States throughout the imposition of sentence. Defendant must notify pre-trial services before any travel within the continental United States. Defendant must surrender his current Canadian passport to a third-party custodian employed and supervised by his counsel of record. The third-party custodian must retain control over that Canadian passport and must accompany the defendant on any travel that requires identification documents. Defendants must surrender all other current and expired passports and travel documents to his counsel of record, who may return those documents to defendants only with authorization from pre-trial services or the courts. Defendants may not apply for or obtain a new passport or travel document from any country without the court's permission. In November 2023, Zhao pleaded guilty to criminal charges and violating the Bank Secrecy Act. He subsequently agreed to pay a fine and stepped down as the company's CEO. Zhao was released on bail of $175 million. This was part of a $4.3 billion settlement with the Department of Justice, according to the court's documents. The plea agreement with the government followed years of investigation into the deals of the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange. In December, Judge Jones barred Zhao from leaving the US pending a verdict in his case. His sentencing date, initially fixed for March, has been postponed to April 30th, and the businessman may face up to 18 months in prison after pleading guilty to violating anti-money laundering law in the US. In February, the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Olayemi Kaduso, said $26 billion passed through Binance Nigeria from unknown sources and users in 1 year. The allegation came amid the free fall of the naira and clampdown on bureau de change by President Bola Tinubu's administration in an attempt to steady the rapid decline. Nigerian Senate suspends Ningi for 3 months over allegation of 3.7 trillion naira budget pardon. The Nigerian Senate has suspended Senator Abdul Ningi for 3 months over allegations of budget pardon. Ningi, chairman of the Senate Committee on Population, had alleged that the leadership of the Senate padded the 2024 budget by 3.7 trillion naira. Earlier on Tuesday, the Senate was thrown into a rowdy session over the allegation. Sahara reporters had reported that Ningi, a People's Democratic Party member representing Bauchi Central, last week raised the alarm that the Senate President Godswill Akpabio and the presidency padded the budget currently implemented against the budget passed by the chamber. The allegation has generated public outrage. The Bauchi senator, however, maintained his position on Monday that 3.7 trillion naira could not be accounted for in the 2024 budget. At the plenary on Tuesday, a commotion followed after a senator raised an order that Senator Adeola presented the budget padding issue and needed no back and forth on it. While the parties called for a probe into the allegation, some northern senators disowned the claims made by Ningi, saying the Bauchi state senator did not speak for them. Adeola, APC Ogun West senator, raised a motion that there was an urgent need to address the false accusation made by Ningi. The chairman of the Senate Committee on Appropriations read the transcript of Ningi's BBC Hausa interview on the floor of the House after Senate President Godswill Akpabio called for a committee of the whole House. I have come to the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share. Share and share. Thank you to do so. See you next time.
Yes, so we can pepper them. Which are designers you pepper them. Pepper them.